Hey everybody, welcome to my first official IGTV. So in today's video, I am going to be breaking down 5 different ways that help me grow on Instagram personally. I am going to be teaching you how to apply these to your Instagram page and profile. This is a great video for someone who is just using this as a passion and wants to grow their likes, their followers, and engagement, as well as someone that is using their Instagram account to generate business. So let's get right into this. So the number one tip that I want to teach you is how to optimize your headline. Now, for some of you, you may be asking yourself right now, what the heck is a headline? A headline on Instagram is actually the first bolded line in your Instagram bio. This is so important, and I can't stress this enough. This is something that you can go in right after this video and fix and be able to become more exposed and more searchable to your Instagram users, followers, everybody. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna make sure that you have a keyword in your headline that describes you, your niche, and what you're doing. So for example, I'm a chiropractor. If you look at my headline, I do have chiropractor as well as my full name. So when someone goes into the search in Instagram and searches for a chiropractor, the first accounts that are gonna appear in that search or in the top accounts are the ones who have the keyword chiropractor in their Instagram headline. So super important, whatever the niche is that you are doing, whether it's nails, whether it's lashes, hair, physiotherapy, you name it, you're gonna wanna make sure that the keyword is in that headline. Okay, so tip number 2. This is something that I do before and after every time I post a new post. So 20 minutes before and 20 minutes after, I go in and I interact and engage with my following. So I'll go and comment on people's posts, I'll like people's posts, I'll go in and comment on their stories. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to put me on people's mind. So typically what happens is when I do make a post, if I've interacted with them within those first 20 to 30 minutes and post 20 to 30 minutes, I am on their mind. So naturally you go in, and if someone comments on your stuff, you're gonna go comment on their stuff, vice versa. So this really does help engage and increase the amount of likes and the amount of comments and engagement that you have on your post. Okay, so tip number 3. This one is brilliant and super important as well. So you're gonna wanna create posts and content that is highly shareable. What I mean by that is if you go in your view insights, and this is especially if you have a business page, you're able to view those insights. If you go in and view insights, there's 2 little icons on the side. One allows you to see how many people have sent your post to someone else, and the other one allows you to see how many people have actually saved your post for later. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna create, again, posts that are highly shareable. For example, things that I do on my page are different workout videos that people love and that love to save it for later. Also the adjustment videos that I do, people love to save those and rewatch those. Those are super satisfying for people. Another thing that is highly shareable is anything that has graphics in it, as well as quotes. So these are content pieces that not only do people go in and like, but they actually go the extra mile and save and give it and send it to someone else. What this does is it allows you to use your followers as free marketing. So once someone shares your post to someone else, you are now exposed on their story or to that person, and now you're exposed to all their following. So this is amazing, and I oftentimes do encourage people when I do post a video or a quote to save it for later. All right, so tip number 4. So this tip is something that also is gonna be super important for your page and for your following, allow you to grow and grow and grow indefinitely. So you are gonna want to engage with your audience. Now, it's not called social media for nothing. You're gonna wanna be social. Don't expect people to engage with you. Go out and engage with them. And that's how you're gonna get the engagement in return. So different ways that I like to engage and that have worked for me is to comment on people's posts. Go out and take some time out of your day. And sometimes it's hard to really find time because sometimes you find yourself maybe doing it all day long. and that becomes really like draining and time consuming. So what I like to do is during my lunch, block off 20 to 30 minutes where I just go and I engage with my following. You're gonna wanna also be consistent with this. So the more you do it, the better results you're gonna get. Things I like to do is definitely comment on people's posts. You're gonna wanna comment something that's relevant to the caption. Don't try and be spammy and copy paste the same comment on each post. The second thing, obviously, you're gonna wanna like their post, maybe like a few posts, and that's gonna put you on their mind even more. The other thing that I like to do, and this is actually in the stories, so a really great way to engage with your audience is to do polls, is to utilize the question box in your stories. Tag people and shout out people in your stories. If you're doing a workout and you're using someone that is a follower of you, tag them. Another great way is to do a call to action. What I mean by that is when you actually post, at the end of your caption, you're always gonna wanna put a call to action. What that is either asking a question, telling them to comment below on whatever that is relevant to your caption, as well as referring them to your link. So oftentimes people have YouTube videos, they'll have blogs, they'll have, booking appointments. Anything that you can get people to go and click is a great way to interact with your followers. I was gonna say patients, future patients maybe, but it's gonna be a great way to engage with your following as well as get them to take that extra step to get to know you. My fifth and final tip for this video is utilizing hashtags. You're gonna wanna make sure that you do have a hashtag strategy. Now I can go into a whole other video talking about hashtags, so really quick before we move on, go ahead and comment down below if that's something that you'd be interested in. So you're gonna wanna make sure that your hashtags are relevant to your captions. You're also gonna wanna make sure that they are specific to your target audience, that they are specific to your brand and niche, and that these hashtags are actually popular enough that they're being utilized and searched by other people. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you do go ahead and utilize each and every one of these tips towards your Instagram growth and in your Instagram page. Definitely let me know in the comments below if you found this video helpful and if you want to see more of this. I will see you next time.